my journey. So last week we spoke about finance causing you stress, remember?
Yep.
And then car. So that is not an issue this week.
My dad is letting me use his car
So
until
that went away. That stress went away. And then finance, how are you handling?
good. I mean, we're moving into an apartment 2 weeks, so we already like paid. We just paid for it last week.
And you were able to afford it.
Yeah.
How did the money come in?
It was just like mostly on my girlfriend's part. Like I had my part, but I was waiting for her to have her part. Like I was just stressed out about like her not being able to
Also,
have
you
it.
didn't want to presume she's
Yeah.
going to give you. And what made that happen? Like what fell into place for you?
I don't know, she figured it out. She ended up like working an extra couple shifts at her old job.
And so something fell into
Yeah.
place. So like which kind of what we addressed last week, right? Like by focusing on the stress, you're not allowing blessings to come in. Let's let that go. So now time management is an issue this week, right? You're saying 7 to 9 is the toughest time for you. And one guy said the same thing, but he said it 3 to 6 is his toughest time, like in the evening, like around. He said 4 to 6, but 3 to 6 is when it gets very hard. Kind of what you're saying. So you're working very hard. You come home, you want to kick back and relax, and you want something to relax, and you're not finding a replacement for you. So let me come back to how long you've been clean now.
I only had that one screw up, that one a couple weeks ago, and then before that it was.
You had a longer period.
Yeah,
So overall, how would you estimate your sobriety? Would you go from that slip up or before? How would you think? How would you think overall your progress?
Oh, progress a lot.
So how long would you give us? Let's say this is a lapse time. Let's assume it's not like really a slip up. You lapsed once.
Yeah.
So overall, how long you've been healthy, you think?
November or December that I've been really like.
So like 5 months. You'll give yourself 5 months. And you said you had a lapse 2 weeks ago, but you picked it up faster. So you feel you're on a road to recovery. That's the way you think. So that you're not going to be guilty about it. That's one. That's fine. That just shows healthy progress. So that's fine. But also you still have that vulnerable time, right? 7 to 9. So you don't have a good tool for it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I mean, I have things to get me through it. It's just like that's when I think about it the most.
Is there a way? One thing I told the other guy was, is there a way you can take a walk with your daughter or do something that prevents you from being alone? See, the thing is, the problem is when you're alone, when you have the thought, and that's the time, it's a dangerous part, right, for you. So how can you keep yourself so that you're still relaxed but not alone? How can we do that?
That's my girlfriend. Like we put our daughter to bed, and that's when like I guess I'm not alone, but she's there. But she like
Is
the
busy.
one. Yeah, she's keeping me busy because she's there, and she's like. If I was alone at those times, I think it'd be harder. But she's there to like, oh, let's watch a movie or let's.
So she knows that that is difficult for you at the time. Okay. So like you just have to figure out another way to relax, but not one of the thing I tell like everybody who knows like there is an issue with a certain time is push back decision making. So give yourself 90-minute breakout. So like 90 minutes would be 3 hour period. So kind of like, so let's say 6 until 9 p.m. You're not going to make any decisions, right? Would that be fair?
Yeah.
So you just like only deal with situations that come up, but not to make decisions. We have a rule in our home. We go grocery shopping. If we didn't put it down on the list, even if we come across it, you cannot buy it. That's one of our rules. Initially used to be very, very painful for me
Yeah,
because
right.
then otherwise you have
Yeah.
to drive all the way. But that allows you to have a consequence for not thinking through. So no impulse buying allowed. But sometimes we make, like, if we did really well, we'll do one extra item each person, like to get like one extra item. So same way, your planning of the 3 hour period has to be done in the morning, not at that point. Is that fair? So wake up and do a to-do list, and this has to be seriously done. So you take it seriously because it's very important for you. And do this for 1 week, and we'll discuss next week how it went. Would that be fair? So that's good. I'm glad the other stress went away. I'm so proud of you. And now, how would we title this? Like, what is the name we can code word for this week? You come up with a
I
term.
don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah, coping to do list. I guess I don't know.
Coping time.
Yeah, coping.
Okay. So I'll call it coping time. And when you look it up until now, that if you see that code word coping time, that's yours. Okay.